What is up? What is up? What is up, guys?
What's
Thanks
happening,
everybody for
y'all?
coming in. We got folks already talking. Lori, Christopher, let's see, Maggie, Coco, and Chewy. We got Lucas in here. Thanks, guys, for coming in. Um, so just a quick thing. I already started that video, and I was like, wait, why am I not seeing it on the actual YouTube? I never hit the second part of go live, so yep. So sorry it took about a minute longer. I apologize about that, guys, but we're good. We're good. We're here. We're here. So, well, we're here with Ryan. I think most of you at least know him, or not all, know Gulf Coast Pickers. So we're glad to have you here.
Glad to
And
be here.
absolutely. Um, so as people are coming in, we already got 12 folks. See, you're bringing in the team, bringing in the folks.
Love it. Love it.
Absolutely. Just just going to share what I always share. What's most important to me is my faith and how I was saved in Jesus Christ. I don't know if you guys saw, but I put up a post from one of my friends that shared. He collects, and one of the things he said was all this stuff is going to fade away, and it's true. Whether you're, I think Maggie had said I thought this was a get rich thing, and so the truth is you can make a lot of money, and it may come quick, it may not, but if you stick at anything, you'll make money. But in the end, it's all going to fade away, whether you believe in God or not. It's all going to fade away. You're gonna, we're all going to go and to the ground. We can't carry the stuff with us, but it is a blessing for us while we're here. But ultimately, what matters is our eternity. And as I share with everybody, I believe there's only one way, and that's through Jesus Christ and what he did for us on the cross, where we've all sinned. And if we're all honest with ourselves, we say we're good, but if we compare ourselves to the goodness of God, we're mere, I'll say it about me at least, a mere worm. I'm not worthy of anything. But for some reason, he came down, sent his son to die for us, that if we would believe on him and put our trust in him, he would forgive us of our sins, thank you, hon, and give us the strength and ability to live for him and be a witness for him. So if you don't know Jesus today, I always say it's simple, but it's not easy, because it's very hard to stop trusting in your own work, stop trusting in yourself, and trust in one you can't, we don't see face to face, but we see him in his creation. We see him in how he works through mankind. And trusting by faith that he came down to die for our sins and save us. So it is a simple message, but it's not easy. And that's because, well, we kind of look to ourselves most of the time. So let's stop looking to ourselves and look to the one who saves. So God bless you guys. And with that being said, we're going to go ahead and give Ryan the floor. But before we do that, let me just say hey to some new folks. That's cool. I see Steve in the house, Flipper Dude. And I think, let's see, Ryan Blissett just came in. Thanks for coming in, my brother. And then we got, let's see, Will. Will, I'm going to say hey to you again anyways, if I haven't said hey to you yet. So thanks, guys, for coming in. But, all right, the floor is yours, Ryan. So just share. I think most people know you, but I know there's some people in here that I don't know they do. So just share a little bit about what you do, where you're from, if you don't mind that, and how you got started, and how you sell those big $200, $300, $400 items that you always sell. So.
Well, I say originally. I don't know why I say originally, but I'm a second generation board certified hearing aid specialist.
Oh,
My
wow.
dad got into hearing aids when I was 4 years old. I've sold boats. I've sold houses. I've
Wow.
always been around selling. My grandparents had a nursery. I sold pumpkins and watermelons when I was a kid. Um, so I've
Wow.
always been around selling. Um, Seen a hairy tornado video and was like, that's pretty cool. Let's try it out. So back in let's see, 2001, October 2001, we started going to garage sales. Fell
Wow.
in love with it. I mean, it's absolutely taken over our lives, and it's a blessing. It's a
Yeah.
blessing. I was kind of lost before, you
Yeah.
know, being in the hearing aid office since the day I was 15. 27 years is a long time to be in a hearing aid
Yeah.
office.
My old drummer, his dad sold hearing aids for a company called New Way, and he worked in a company, and he was the drummer from all the punk bands. So I'm
That's
not
fun.
familiar. That's the only little bit of familiar. I knew we would get some really good like um, noise deafeners or whatever
Yeah.
for whenever we would play shows. But go ahead,
Yep.
sorry.
Yep. Um, so it's been so much fun to get out and go to garage sales and find cool stuff. So
So,
we started our YouTube channel, Gulf Coast Pickers, and only 3 months after we started reselling. So
oh wow,
January 2022,
okay, wow,
we started the YouTube. Didn't know anything about reselling. Didn't know anything about YouTube. So it's been quite a journey,
that's how you
quite
do
a
it.
journey. But you
Wait,
just
so you said 2021. For some reason,
October.
I thought you said 2001. I was like, oh wow,
No, 2021, October 2021, we started reselling, and then we started our channel in January of 2022.
right on. Well, what made you go from like what? Is it because you saw people like Harry Tornado and you're like, man, I want to do the YouTube thing too? It looks like fun. You just said, let's go at it.
I always in the back of my mind is like, what can I do on YouTube just to try, just to do it.
Yeah,
I don't know why. I'm not a very good content creator.
you
I
got.
didn't know about editing before this. I didn't know nothing. So I just jumped into it, man, and went for it.
Well, people love that because you do a lot of the garage sale pickups and they that's dude that stuff blows up. Like what is it? The homeschool picker.
Hmm.
Like she blew up. Like got huge, and that's the people love watching that stuff. So yeah, I
Yeah.
think your newest video had within the first day what like 600 views or something.
Yeah. It's been
Is
kind
that
of
pretty
slow.
average right now, or do you
Right
get?
now in the summertime, yes, it's pretty average.
So
The
what do you?
last this past month, it's been kind of slow on views.
Yeah, so 600 slow for you.
A little slow, yeah.
I'm ready to get slow like you.
It'll happen. How long have you been? How long you have It's different because you can make different content.
Yeah, and that is true. I
But
do.
your content's way like I look at your videos and I love them. Like
Well, I appreciate it. It's
your editing is awesome. Your videos are awesome. Mine is just going and watching me and my family go to garage
people
sales.
love that stuff, man, and that's the thing. Like, it gets a lot of people connected in the community. So yeah. So you started that 3 months after you started reselling,
Yep.
and now are you full time?
No, I'm still in
Okay.
hearing aids. I own my own hearing aid business.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You probably don't want to just shut that down.
No, I'm not ready yet. I need YouTube to blow up like homeschooling pickers before I
There
do all
you
that.
go. There you go.
Um,
What is this? He says ironic. Steve said ironic that a drummer's dad sells hearing aids. Yeah.
right.
It's needed. It's needed. Let's see who else came in the chat. We see got Emerald Shine. Hey, man, that's this Caleb. I didn't know, man. Whenever I checked it all out, everything seemed fine. So I apologize, but I'm glad you got it working. So he won a mystery box, and I just sent him I had a 64 because he was wanting a 64, and I had one extra one, but on the like corner on the front, you know how 64s look, the little foot where it's kind of round, there was a busted part on it, and I thought it didn't have a part for the jumper pack, the cover, but it did, And but it did have that busted part. But he wanted 64 and he got it. But I didn't know that. I didn't realize the controller had a loose joystick. It might have been because you keep stuff sitting for a while, you move stuff around, and I guess it just didn't really catch it. So I apologize, but I'm glad you got it working, man. Steve said, "I want to do a YouTube just for the social aspect." Yeah, would you mind? Would you mind sharing a little bit about that? What do you think about that YouTube and social aspect? Because I'm big on this. What would you say about that?
For being social, like with other resellers?
Yeah, because he said for the social aspect, like connecting with people, would you say it's helped you, or do
Oh
you?
yeah, definitely. I've met so many people from this. It's crazy,
Yeah,
crazy,
yeah.
crazy.
Did you start doing that before Instagram?
No, I started I started about the same time, really.
Yeah, well, I mean, within 3 months, it's
Yeah.
pretty close.
Well, yeah, no, Instagram was probably right when I started. Yeah, and then I
Yeah,
didn't because I didn't have a camera at first. I didn't get the camera till Christmas.
yeah. You didn't walk
And then
around with your phone or anything.
nah,
Yeah.
no, I didn't even think about that really.
I tried. Look, I tried doing. We did one or two videos with wearing the GoPro, and I don't know if it's just I'm too big or I just don't know how to put it on because I'll be sitting there looking for stuff, and the camera is like facing below my hand. So when I'm looking at the editing, I'm like, "Hey guys, here's."
Yeah, it takes a while to get conscious of that. Like I still sometimes don't realize where the camera's, and I
Yeah,
don't always show the stuff right in front of me. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And then
yeah.
Nutter, he's got to point out that I miss stuff. I'm usually yelling in the comments of all the stuff he misses.
Did he say? Oh, he says it on your video. He's like, "You should have
Yeah,
picked that up."
should have picked that up. Should have picked that up.
That's funny.
It's tough to know everything when you source everything.
Oh, I just saw that. I'm usually yelling in the comments. I
When you
appreciate.
source everything, it's tough to know it all. You
Oh
gotta
yeah,
learn. There's so much to learn.
yeah. You're an everything reseller, right? So
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. Well, I'm sure everybody can relate to this. Um, I always mess with them because I'm always like, well, we know that you sell nothing but $200 and $300 items, but you really do. Like, how often would you say, like in your picking, how often would you say? Because it really seems like you sell a lot of really big ticket items. Would you? Am I accurate on that, or
I
would you
mean,
say?
lately, yes, we've had some good sales.
Okay,
We've found some good stuff and had some good sales for
that's
sure. It's
super
been,
cool.
you know, at least I don't know if I had a big one last week, but it's been at least once a week for
Yeah, that's
almost
awesome.
almost 2 months. But we sell a lot of. I sold a $5 VHS earlier. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? We sell everything, but I only put the ones on Instagram that are good.
yeah, of course. That's. I mean, check out this sweet $3 item I just sold.
Right? Yeah. Oh, okay, that's cool.
I don't know if you were on there with Coco and Chew last night. We put up something and I put up the wrong price. It was $2.95 free shipping, and it was supposed to be 24.95 free shipping. And I put $2.95, and my
I
wife,
think I seen that. Yeah, I saw
oh, I
about
felt
that.
so
You
stupid.
listed it for that, right?
Yes, luckily the guy was really cool,
Yeah.
and I don't even know. I was like, I could have sworn I even double checked, but I guess I didn't. Will
Had
says, go ahead.
I think I've had that happen twice. I know once for sure, and the guy was cool. And I think the
Yeah.
other time the guy was cool too. I've never had anybody say, "No, you
Oh,
got it."
oh, I have. Because I was reading something about like auctions. If you accidentally put in the wrong thing on like a bid or an auction, you can send a message, or an eBay will understand that. Like, oh, I meant to put some $1.99 and not $199 or
Right.
something like that, and so you can they'll work with you. But I messaged the guy. I don't even remember what it was, but it was something like $30 or $40, and I was thinking take away $3. I was like trying to take away 10% or $4 or something, and so I put $4 and a free shipping. It was something with free shipping, and the shipping would have been like $4.25 as it was. And the guy was a jerk. And I don't know if it was a guy or a girl, but whoever it was a jerk and was like, "You better honor your prices, or I'm reporting you." And I was like, "Really, man? Come on, we're normal people. It's not like I'm
Yeah.
some big old business that has some oops fun. I don't have that, but
Right.
some people can be rude. Will
They
says
can.
90% of the social side can be had by just joining in the community. Making videos is heck of work for the last 10%.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and you're definitely right about that. An example. Well, I mean, look at I don't know if you know Anthony. Anthony makes change. He's watching all kinds of people's videos, and he's been on people's videos. And he's real connected. Also, I had a guy named Saturn Steve on. Was it last week? Uh,
Yeah, I've seen a little bit of it.
he just started, his, really doing YouTube, but he's been connected with the gaming community for forever, and so he's friends with all those people. Retro Rick and Mort from Mort's Garage, and so he's already friends with all them. But he didn't even need a YouTube. They were telling him to do YouTube. So
Right.
absolutely, I would agree with Will on that. But I will say that YouTube has actually helped me a lot. YouTube and Instagram getting me stuff I can buy and sell. Um, let's see. Did you see anything? I saw Rachel said, "Nice to meet you, Ryan." So
Yeah. Nice to meet you too, Rachel.
thanks for coming in, Rachel. It's the
I
first
don't know
time.
if you've seen it in our group chat and
Oh no, I don't get to see
on
everything. I
IG.
kind of look at stuff later. Did she say something about? Oh, I did. Where you didn't say anything or something?
No, because you said you posted in there that I'm gonna be on there, and she goes, "Who's Ryan?"
Oh, okay, that's right. Yeah,
And then yeah, I didn't respond because I was
yeah,
driving.
yeah. She was like not even saying anything. Um, let's see. Flipper Dude says, "Good call, Will. That's why I figure I'll start with reels just to see. Plus, I do actually think I might have something to offer entertainment wise." I agree. Steve's a fun dude. So, he was. How many weeks ago was that? See, I always forget how many weeks it's been since. I think like the person I had on last week was a month ago, and then the person a month ago was last week. So
I
I'm
know
so
it all runs
scattered.
together. I forget everything, so
Yeah, yeah.
I'm so bad with names. It's ridiculous.
Accidental Time Traveler Maggie says, "Don't think anyone understands my IG yet." So I'm not sure what you mean of like why you don't think they understand it, but I don't understand Instagram, whether it's yours or mine anyway. So
It took a while to get used to it, but like it's so much better than Facebook.
oh well, that is true. I would agree with that. I like
So
Instagram a
much
whole lot more
better.
than Facebook. Absolutely. Um, well, I wanted to ask a question.
Yeah.
Um, And if anybody has a question in the chat, put it in the chat and we'll address it. But I wanted to ask on, I think it was your most recent video. You went to a garage sale and there was a kid that was selling games, but you were there just a few minutes late.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did he tell you what he had? Because I saw
Yeah.
the Earthworm Jim stuff. So,
Yeah. He it was N64 games.
yeah, naturally.
Uh One of the handheld games.
Wow.
Dang it, I already forgot and I just made the video.
Was it like a 3DS or something, or was it
It
more
might
like
have been 3DS games and
Mm.
another kind of random. It was something else random. It was like 300. He said he sold it for $300.
Oh wow, okay, so
Like
he
soon as
probably
I got out of the car, before I even walked up, he was ready to tell somebody that he sold all his games because
wow,
it was the first thing that came out of his mouth. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah, he was so
But
excited.
with around here with video games, if you're not there at 6:30, like it's, and I'm sure it's everywhere.
Yeah,
I don't, if I get them, good. If I'm not upset if I don't,
yeah,
it's just I expect to miss them because we're not going to be first at most sales.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know.
It's they definitely that is true. The first ones there usually they're usually gone. It's funny because there's a few of us that we know that you, like we'll see each other. And I'm like, did you get everything? Yeah, and I'm like, all right, man. Well, let me go get the next one. All right, man.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
And that's I think that's how a lot of people are connected with people in locally like other resellers, and at least here, all of the resellers for me are super cool. In fact, there's one that comes on here. he didn't want. He got a whole bunch of games, but it wasn't something he really liked to mess with. He could have made money. He didn't want to spend as much. I spend a little bit more because that's almost all I do, so I can offer a little more competition for it. And he gave it to me, and I went to one sale with him, and we were both kind of standing there trying to respect each other. And I was like, that was one of the first things I did. I said, man, you got here before me. You go get it. And he was like, really? And I was like, yeah. So even though it's what I do full time, but I know what it's like to have someone always, and that's just me. That's just the kind of person I am. And I've learned that if I work with people, they work with me.
Yeah.
And so.
Yeah, definitely. If he got there first, he's got first dibs. That's the way it should be. I've done that with others. We have a lot of resellers around here.
Yeah. Well, see, we don't have a whole lot, so we might not have as much competition. But
I mean, there's 3 YouTuber resellers
okay,
within.
see, yeah, but we don't have that.
there's me, Philly Flipper, and Heidi the Pick and Gillet, all right here.
Oh wow.
And
Yeah.
then that's just the YouTubers. There's others. It's crazy.
Yeah. Well, how far are you from? Because you're in Florida, right?
Yeah, Sarasota County, Venice.
How far are you away from Coco and Chewy?
3 hours.
Oh, okay. Well, see, there's another person on YouTube that is reselling. So, Steve said, "I appreciate it, man. Thank you." Had you laughing, cool. And I used some of the tags. People told me to do tags. I did, so I haven't been putting tags in my videos. Do you do tags in your videos?
I put them in the tag area, but I don't put them anywhere
No, I
else.
wasn't. I didn't even know. Steve actually told me, he's like, dude, you need to put tags. And I was like, I don't even know what you're talking about. So I did it tonight. It was my first time to ever do it. So hopefully it will work. I don't know. I'm not very good with, I almost said CEO. I'm not good with that either, but SEO stuff. So
Right.
Steve said that another Steve said, story of my life being just a few minutes late. That's usually the game, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. I see them put them in the title sometimes and in the description.
Yeah.
I've tried that a couple times. I didn't see any difference.
Yeah,
So
really.
I do put them in, even where the part you're supposed to put them. Good night, buddy. Even the part, love you. In the part where you're supposed to put them in the details of what when you're loading the video up,
Yeah.
it says unless there's something way different, it's not really going to make a difference. YouTube says
Okay.
that, so I don't know. Who knows?
Okay. Wow. Wow. Let's see. Will said, same here. I heard all day that they were gone. And let's see. Oh, I heard all day that they were gone an hour before the community sale started.
Yeah,
Look,
that's how it is.
I go early, man, especially if it's a community sale. I'm in there and I'm driving through and running through, and then I go back. So I just run through and ask. And then I go back and I start digging through stuff. That's just how I do it. So
Yeah.
At least if it's a community sale. Miss Tabitha, how you doing, sister? She's from our church, so thanks for your support. Thanks for coming in. Ryan got to beat Paul to the sales.
We both have to be this couple that resells here. Sam and Alexis, they are like the earliest
They pick up
people.
everything.
They're so early. It's crazy
Really?
how early they get the sales.
Are you in like good relationship with them?
Oh yeah.
That's cool.
I have a video of they sold some stuff. They had a sale and he invited us early to come over and pick it. So I have a video about that.
That's cool.
Yeah, we're everybody. I haven't met any people I don't like around here.
Yeah, see, that's what I've never had issues. Usually everybody's really cool, and I also get it. Like, at least for me, like, even if it's something I really want, I'm like, hey man, the early bird gets the worm. You got there. I can't knock you for that. You hustle harder than me. So I'm gonna say go get it. I do think good relationship in competition drives people. It drives both people to do better.
Right.
And I'm all for that. And so I do think you can have a relationship, but at the same time, have competition with each other. Will says cutthroat competition absolutely doesn't mean game over. But if that's not the way I want to source, he said, but if that's not the way I want to source, then I would need to make a change to my business model. Yeah.
Good thing here though is in season, like fall and winter down here. Fall and winter for everywhere else, but not down here.
Yeah. It's not as here either. Not
there
as bad as
is,
Florida.
yeah, you're not as bad.
Yeah.
There's so many sales that we can go the whole day and not see any other resellers.
Oh wow. See, we don't. Yeah, we don't ever like. You got to hunt for a lot of the sales here. We occasionally have one like days where it's just loaded. Multiple community sales, but really, you got to you. Okay, so every place has like suburbs. So in Jackson, you have. Well, you've been up here. You got because you used to live on. Didn't you used to live in South Mississippi? Was
Yeah,
that yours? Yeah,
Biloxi, yeah.
that's right. Yeah.
I've been to
So,
Hattiesburg. That's the farthest north I've been.
oh, okay. So you haven't been. Well, you know how it is. There's little.
Hmm.
Like Hattiesburg has Laurel and Ellisville and stuff like that. So the everything's probably about 30 minutes apart, and there's like two here, one here, three over here, and it is really hard to hit up an area first because they're so spread apart. Sometimes it's awesome, but a lot of times just so
Yeah, if you're
spread
hitting them
apart.
just right, then you're good.
Yeah. Will, I hope you're talking about. Well, I can't say that yet because I don't know if I'm supposed to mention that yet. He said he's going to transform into his alter ego.
Uh
I've
oh.
seen I've seen a little bit of if he's talking about what I'm thinking of, but I'm not going to say it just in case I don't want to spoil anything. So, you happy, Picker? I still think there's enough stuff to go around. Absolutely. So, um,
What
yeah.
is what is Mary saying?
Oh, I haven't even gotten there. She said, "Well, all I saw was what's up, Buttercups. Hey, Mary, how you doing? What did she say down here? I'm going down here to check.
She
Happy
said.
Lord, Ryan doesn't know. I know what he knows that you know that we know.
Rachel, Christine's chilling in the living room.
Awesome. Wes, man, what's up? Glad you're here. Thanks for the birthday. I'm 2 days after. Thanks for that. I mean, this we weren't talking on Saturday. So, by the way, Wes, are you going to be at? I'm pretty sure you are at Brandon's. What is it? Retro convention. There, he's in Arkansas, and there is a convention in Arkansas, Hot Springs, that I'm going to be selling games at. So, I'm pretty excited about that. Do you know Arkansas Picker? Have you seen him, Ryan?
I don't know. I don't think so.
So he does mostly video games, but he does all kinds of stuff. He picks up, arcades and hats. He loves hats,
I love that.
vintage stuff. So, but he's doing a convention, and I'm really excited about going and being a part of that.
Nice. That'd be cool.
Yeah, Mary said
I
she
have to
gave
check
you.
them out.
Do you want to tell Mary? Well, we'll reintroduce him, Mary, since you don't know
I'm
who.
not introducing myself again, Mary. You should have been here. You should have been here at the beginning. Now you're in trouble.
Yeah, Grumpy Picker, what's up, man? I'm going through the chat. I'm trying to catch up with everybody. Glad you're here, man. Flipper Dude said we really just have Paul Cantu and now flip the world here in Houston. And I think Cantu gets every vintage shirt there is.
Yeah, he's got. I heard he's got an in.
Yeah, that's what I was told too. So I don't know how.
I guess
Now
that's
I'll
going.
tell you.
I guess that's going around now, huh?
Yeah, yeah. So I hope I'm not spreading the lie.
He's a
But
cool dude. I like it. I
yeah,
like
I've
watching his
never met
videos.
him.
I've
Um,
never met him, but I like him from his videos. I just like
oh
his
yeah,
style.
yeah. I know. I saw an estate sale where he found some crazy shirts. I'll tell you this though. I'm not being, oh yeah, I'm not the cool guy. There's really not a lot of resellers here, but what I found is a lot of people don't make connections with the local stores and thrift stores and stuff. And I do, man. Like especially the ministries, um, because I'm a pastor myself, so I
Right.
go in and I ask how and I'll go in and I'll pray for the guys. And I know at the local one just last week I brought them all pizza for lunch, and so they hold everything for me. If there's video games, if there's vintage shirts, if there's cool sneakers, they're always holding stuff for me. So
Heck
I would
yeah.
say, and um, I would say if anybody's not doing that, I would definitely do that. I would make connections, especially if it's like a smaller place, like a
Yeah, we only
ministry.
have Goodwills and
Oh
Salvation
well,
Armies,
good luck with that.
and yeah, St. Francis. We're not getting no connection. I mean, we do. We have had people that go, but they always leave. It's like we find some people and they're like, not hold it for us to come days later, but if they're bringing something out, they
Yeah.
would be like, hey, 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 come to the cart. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
We've
Because
had
they
that
live
happen
in
in the
far.
past, but those people all left. So
Yeah,
and it's just been so expensive at Goodwill. I
dude.
don't even go anymore.
Okay, so I didn't know if different people price, but we went in. Let's see, what was it, Thursday or something? And Converse, not in like horrible condition, but they weren't brand new, and they were selling them for $20.
Yeah,
And I was thinking,
crazy. Do you guys have like a treasure island where the glass is at? They keep stuff in the glass.
we know. Oh, you talking about like at the counter or whatever?
Yeah,
Yeah, but there's really nothing. They don't really
they
hardly ever
put
have it.
regular shoes in there like there's something special. Like it's
Yeah,
regular
no.
Nike shoes or whatever. They're in the glass thing. Like
And they
I
probably
don't
like
get
thirty
it.
dollars or something
Yeah,
crazy.
it's crazy. Twenty
It
four ninety
makes
nine. It's
it makes
insane.
no sense. Yeah, I remember, when the Converses they were selling them. I mean, I remember when they were way cheaper, but then I started seeing them. They moved up to like $10. I was like, well, you can still make some money. And Converse always sell good for us, but I was just like, goodness, the prices are going up and up, and now they're at 20. I'm not making any money off of
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
that. And I just don't know if anybody, I could be wrong, is gonna go to Goodwill and pay what they can, or almost right below what they can pay on eBay to find something that's trash. Because a lot of times, at least ours, most of our stuff here is trash.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
we don't really have. That's what everybody talks about thrifting, and I see it. Our thrift's just. My wife does good. Maybe I just suck at it. Maybe that's what it is.
My wife's she finds stuff, but I don't. I look for different stuff, and I don't ever find anything anymore. I like like electronics and stuff. That stuff's 49.99 now.
Yeah.
It's like
Uh
what
huh.
are you
That's
getting?
right.
It's crazy. I can't find none. I do go looking for shirts, but I down here we rarely have any vintage shirts.
Well, I see like even crappy shirts selling for $5 and $6, like
Five
shirts
ninety
that
nine. Yep.
it's crazy. I don't know if you've seen. I want to give a shout out. I don't know if she's still in here. Savvy Thrifty. She met Coco at their garage sale last week or something, and
Oh,
she
that's
Coco
cool.
said that yeah. So she was talking about her last night and said she came on. She saw somebody at the camera, and so she started talking to her, and she just did her first video, or maybe I think she's working on her second video. So she's brand new to YouTube, at least from my understanding. So if you guys get a chance, I'll put her. Or if somebody, well, we got some moderators in here. If somebody can put up Savvy Thrifty YouTube in the chat, and everybody can go subscribe, comment, thumbs up, all that stuff. She seems to be getting real plugged in and getting real connected with everybody. So, and
Cool.
I've heard she's real nice too. She was in the chat last night. She's here tonight. So appreciate you coming. Henry Petty, what's up, dude? My area had 5 sales this week, and see that's what I'm saying. We just don't have. It's really not a whole lot. And I don't know if that's a whole lot for you or if you're saying, yeah, I don't have it. Because that's for us, 5 spread out between 45 minutes really isn't that great. I don't know. What about you? Would you agree?
5 sales total.
Like 5 garage sales total.
It's the middle of summer, so this is our slow season.
Yeah.
There was 6 here in my town last weekend. I didn't buy one thing. That's how
Yeah.
bad they were.
Goodness.
So, but in season in February, specifically February, you can't even every weekend you can't even make it to not
Yeah.
even probably half the sales. There's
Oh, because
10,
there's so
10
many. Yeah.
community sales, a
Yeah.
bunch of just regular sales, church sales. It's just
Yeah.
nuts.
February and March does pretty good here too. So, yeah, they do really good.
But right now with the heat and the people up north,
Yeah.
it's slow. This past weekend was super slow.
Yeah. Yeah, this one was slow, but I actually did really good, and I'll talk about that in a second. I
Nice.
saw this. I saw Grumpy and Dwarf, so I wanted to read this. Just got back from his Disney audition. They said I had the grumpy, but wasn't dwarfy enough. Whatever that means. Wow, wow. Disney. My wife. I don't know if you guys saw it. If you follow her on Instagram, but she's getting back into doing clothes and going to the bins. She found a Epcot Center vintage Disney shirt from the '80s, and it had the little sticker on it for $4.99 from Disney. Yeah.
What?
So she didn't see a whole lot on it, but she didn't she just put it up on Instagram because we're using that just to make quick money. I don't. She probably could have gotten more. I don't know, but she just got a quick $30 off Instagram. But it was just like that. I mean, she only paid like $1 for it, so it probably was worth
What
more.
was the content on it? What was the
It
graphics?
was it, the Epcot Center. I don't remember what it was because I don't have any pictures of it or anything. But she just put it up online real quick. Boom, sold.
Nice.
Um, but she did. She picked up some really cool vintage stuff. Um,
I love vintage clothes and hats, but it's just
yeah,
so hard to come by.
yeah, I know. Like I said, the only reason I'm coming by now is because the people are holding them for me.
Right.
In fact, he told me he has more, and he wants me to meet up there this week. And there's another vintage guy. So see, I always do that. I'll tell the other vintage people, "Hey, man, I got a hookup for you," and they'll give me games for free. They'll buy the
Nice.
games and give them to me because and in the same way, they're all the vintage guys around here are super cool. um,
I think
let's see.
you were talking about them last night.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Now the new home, the new young cats.
Yeah.
Uh, no, but
It's
the
funny.
guys, in their late 20s, 30s, 40s, they're all cool. But the really young, like just right out of high school, in college, I'm not trying to talk bad, but you can definitely tell they're trying to catch with the trend. So,
Right.
um,
It's funny seeing these young kids with stuff on that they don't even know about.
I
You know what I
know,
mean? It's crazy.
I know. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's
But I
cool.
guess it happened when we were young. You probably
Yeah.
did the same thing. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Uh,
I'm 42, so it would have been like bell bottoms and stuff. I wasn't
yeah.
wearing that stuff, but
Well, I'm 36, so we would have been right there in that same generation.
yeah,
So,
yeah,
um, and or am I? No, I'm 37. Never mind, I'm 37. You forget after 30, I think.
yeah. You do.
Have you seen kids wearing Jinkos again?
I haven't. I know that they're huge and popular, and you can make a
I've,
ton of money off them. But I have not seen one person.
I
Of
have
course,
seen.
I live in a retirement area, so there's,
Oh,
you know what I
okay, yeah,
mean.
yeah, yeah. I've
But
seen Jinkos and the kickwear. I've seen people wearing kickwear and more so Jinkos, but
I want to find some so I can
and
sell
then the
them.
big old platform, Spice Girl style shoes. That
Yeah,
it's crazy how
I
trends
haven't seen
like.
that either.
Oh, dude! So at the thrift stores, I always see the like hipsters going in there, and it's so funny how like trends just come and go.
Yep.
Steve said we deal with a massive amount of flea market resellers here that get to the garage sales 2 hours before they open. So he's saying they go to the garage sales and then flip them at the flea
Flipping at
market.
the flea markets.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Rachel said Drew never stopped wearing Jinkos.
yeah. I have to. I hope not because I want to see it.
I
But
had a few pairs when I was younger.
yeah,
Couple. I
I had
probably two. I probably had two.
I had to beg for my. I think I got one from a kid at school because my parents didn't like it. Thank you, Henry.
Did you
Thank
wear
you.
a chain, a big chain
Oh
bow?
yeah, dude, a
The
triple
chain. Well,
chain.
yep, yep.
The long one, the middle
The long
one,
one.
and then the
I had a
short one.
freaking bike chain
Yep,
on the
so did
side of
I. Heck
it.
yeah, dude. Oh man, the did you do hacky sack?
Oh,
Oh
yes.
man,
Tons
that's
of hacky
awesome,
sack.
dude.
After we
Yes,
ate lunch
sir.
in school, every day hacky sack.
I
Before
remember.
school started,
Uh
before the
huh.
first bell rang,
That's
any
right.
chance we could get at school, we were hacky sacking.
That's right. And it was this part for me. It was the parted down the middle, pull my
Yeah,
hair back. Yeah,
yeah.
dude.
I had long hair to probably where
Yeah.
my shoulder
See, my
blades.
my parents never let me grow it out. I did when I got a little older, but that and then what was it? I'm trying to. I just had it in my head. Well, I remember. I'll say it. Thank you guys for the birthday wishes. I appreciate it.
So your birthday was 2 days ago.
Yeah, it was Saturday, the 29th. So
Happy birthday, man.
thanks, man. I appreciate it. Arkansas Pickergon. I'm glad you'll be there. Yeah, the Arkansas Retro Expo. That's what it is. So if anybody's in the Hot Springs area, check it out. Arkansas Retro Expo. There's going to be a lot of people there. I don't know who all is going to be there, but I do know a lot of YouTubers will be there, and a lot of and it's not just video games. I know there's like comic book people, toys, cards. It's just like retro stuff. 80s, 90s, stuff like that. Um, Coco says, I love this community so much. It's like God knew I needed you all. Hey, amen. I agree with that. Absolutely. Oh, he's calling out Arkansas Picker. Arkansas Picker doesn't love Earnhardt hats as much as he says he does. Oh, man. Shots fired. I think Steve tried selling them or trading the Earnhardt hat with him.
Who's your buddy Henry Petty?
Do what?
Who's your buddy Henry Petty?
He is from Arkansas, I believe. So.
Okay. I didn't know if he was a troll or what.
No. He's cool. He's cool. So he's on Discord. So I met him through Arkansas Picker. So yeah, no, he's good. Did he say something or something?
He said he's gonna pass out if someone doesn't do something interesting, and then told me to touch the ball, the electric ball.
Oh. Awesome. Yeah, I'm still trying to catch up on the chat.
Will, see, go to Will's comment.
All right, let's see. Oh, Arkansas Picker's here. It's gonna be lit, as the kids say. So yeah.
Will's comments a few couple.
Blonde tip spikes, yes.
Bro, they used to call me Sugar Ray.
Oh, nice. Did you have the button up bowling shirts?
Yeah, I had a couple.
Or the like lightning in the waves? Heck yeah, dude, that's awesome. I was all about the pop punk MXPX and all that. Alien Ant Farm. Do you remember Alien Ant Farm? Of course, that would have been early 2000s, probably.
Alien Ant Farm. That's not ringing a bell.
Mary wasn't friends with us.
No.
She probably was too cool for us or something.
She probably was.
Oh, right on. What? So how have sales been picking up? Have they been pretty steady? How things been going for you?
The end of June was the last 2 weeks of June. Wait, where are we at?
It's almost August.
I think it was the last week of June and the first week of July was good, right? And then we had like one super slow week, and it's been kind of steady the past couple. We've had the good big sales, but not a lot of the other,
just the medium
sales. And then now this week, this past weekend was tons of little sales.
Yeah.
And we had some Barbies that I just listed today, and we've already sold them. One I sold in like 2 hours, 3 hours.
Yeah.
Now a guy just paid for, or someone just paid for the other set I put up.
Nice. I know a lot of people are talking about Barbies. That flipper dude just sold. If you can say it in the chat, man, that flipper dude sold, or at least had one up for auction. It was like a reverse earring Ken doll or something. Something like that. And I don't remember what it was, but I think he said it's like was up past like $140 early on, which is crazy. Wow. I don't know anything.
When I was doing the research for the dolls I had, if we had them in the boxes, they were like $80-$90 dolls.
Oh wow. I've never gotten that lucky. I think we always find like the $15 ones.
Right.
Which I guess is better than nothing, right?
We first started, I bought a bag of it was supposed to be old Barbie dolls and a bunch of old clothes. Those things took forever to sell. Forever.
Yeah. I never really got into all that. Somebody said get a real job and shave that mullet. And Grumpy Pig said Henry, where we separated at birth. I have one personal pair. See, everybody's still talking about the Jinkos. His favorite Pokemon. Your favorite Pokemon was Mario, Arkansas Picker. Wow. Let's see. Do you see something in here? Because I know man, people are talking.
It's going fast. It's going fast now.
I'm trying to keep up.
Something Rachel said she was going to call me Sugar. They're all going to call me Sugar Ray again.
You going to touch the electric ball, by the way?
I already did.
Oh, I didn't even. Oh, okay. I was looking over. Nice.
I got this at a garage sale for $1. I always wanted one.
Nice. What were you saying? I'm sorry, I interrupted you.
Rachel said will all call you Sugar Ray again.
Nice. You gonna?
Mary said, "Can you guys do the Doja Cat trend? What is that?"
I've heard of Doja Cat, but I don't know really anything about it.
Shave your head? Maybe she shaved her head. I think.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, I never did that. I never shaved my head. Well, I guess I didn't. Not like bald.
Tiki mug? No,
Oh,
that's
yeah?
not a tiki mug.
A tiki mug?
You know
Wow.
who that is?
Is that Henry what's his name? Not Harrison.
Harry and the Hinders?
Harry and the Hendersons. Yeah, yeah. Is
No,
that
it's
him?
Jack. No, it's Jack Links.
Oh, nice.
I love Bigfoot.
Nice.
Bigfoot,
Okay, I
aliens.
was kind of close. I was kind
Look
of
at it.
close.
Check these out. Those are from Mississippi.
Oh wow.
That critter is, and those two glow in the dark things.
Oh wow. I see Bowser right there too.
Yeah,
Is that
Bowser.
Bowser? Nice. That's awesome. What's this head back here?
This is Gulf Coast Pickers hats from Mississippi.
Oh, nice.
Airbrushing.
Nice. What's the head below it? That's
This.
halfway. Yeah. Oh, it's
It's
a tag.
tabs.
Oh, okay. From the little that I'm seeing, it looked like a half of a head, and then now I see it. It's like, why do you have a half blown off head? Well, I was gonna say I wanted to share this with everybody. I'm just letting you guys know I am pulling back. I'm only going to do one for two reasons. I'm only going to do one gumball a week now, and reason being, it's been hard for me to keep up with everything. I need to get good at what I'm doing first before I start adding on more. Plus, um, it's a lot of stuff to be doing. So I'm gonna go back to one, but keep coming in and getting giveaways. So we'll do a game in a little bit. But yeah, I'm not gonna be doing three. So putting up something, this name and this word and this phrase, and then it's usually only been like two or three people anyway. So they keep getting the same thing. They keep winning over and over again. So I'm just I'm gonna pull back on it and let it be. I'm just gonna do the game for now. I may start it back up, but yeah, I'm gonna pull back on that. So magic earring kin, that's what it was. Magic earring
She
kin.
said reverse hearing.
Yeah, I said reverse. I was like, what?
I was like, what is a reverse hearing?
I know that sounds like I don't remember what it was. Yeah,
There's so many.
$162 with 1 day left. Wow. Rachel does not have devil hands. Yeah, I must have missed something. They are gentle and
Somebody
sweet.
was saying Rachel had devil hands in her chat or something.
Oh wow, devil hands.
These people say the craziest stuff. It's
Yeah, I
insane.
know. What's that saying about idle hands? Is the devil's workshop, right? The playground. That looks like Harambe. What is that? Just checked. Well, it was my index and thumb touching similar. Oh, they're talking about the
Oh,
symbol,
jeez.
the Illuminati. Oh wow,
I
Bigfoot.
love those rabbit holes, though. They're fun to go down.
Oh yeah,
It's wild.
did you see when I was just goofing off and I was making my the Pickin Preacher exposes Illuminati, and I would go everywhere and just make up the stupidest stuff.
I didn't see it. I would love to see that.
So I was doing it on Instagram. I thought about doing it every day, but it was just so much to keep up with. People,
Yeah.
they were starting to like. It started with like 100, and then it went to 1,000, and then there was like 15,000 or something crazy.
Wow.
And so people were loving them. Now it was just hard to keep getting material. The reason I started it is, and I'm trying to be gracious. I'm big on conspiracy. Okay, I believe a lot of conspiracies are real, but some people take things
They do.
bonkers. And every time, like, I'm going to give you an example. There's a guy I go out and do evangelism with. Really good guy, just a real down to earth guy. And when he talks, he does this.
Oh, my goodness.
And so people think if you do this, you are a secret society Illuminati member. I mean, people literally think that. And I saw some, I don't even remember what, I wish I could remember what it was, but somebody had a shirt that had like some symbol on it in some color, and they said this person is Nephilim or is a lizard person. I went, you gotta be kidding me. I thought it was the dumbest thing. Oh, the
Yeah.
other one was, did you see the thing where the girl was screaming on the plane and she thought
Yeah.
she
Oh,
saw?
yeah.
Yeah, somebody there like did like this or something, and they were like, "See, there is a Illuminati in the plane, and I don't know, maybe so, I don't know, but just because somebody makes a symbol
So,
doesn't mean.
are you on Twitter? Do you,
I used to be with my old business, but I'm not
you
anymore.
you can go down so many rabbit holes on conspiracies on
Oh, I
Twitter.
know, I know.
Um, but I did see on Twitter that a guy, I don't know if he really did, but he was sitting next to her. She's the one he was talking to, and
Oh wow,
he had a Freemason hat on.
oh wow, okay, well,
So,
oh,
and what he was saying is he was like making jokes, like she started
that's
it, and
maybe
then he
where
was
people
like
are coming
he
from.
was trying to take it too far with her, and then the guy
Oh, okay.
behind them was laughing. So then she just blew up and freaked out. That's what I
Oh,
seen.
okay, okay,
I don't know if it's true because it's a guy on Twitter saying it. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But I
Yeah,
don't
who
know.
knows? I just know that I know people take it way too far. And anytime somebody, like if a preacher's preaching and he does like this, or he does like this when he points, because some people just point that way,
Right.
and they're like, look, he's throwing up the devil symbol, and I'm like, come on, guys, you got to be kidding me. And I'm a conspiracy theorist, so. But
Yeah.
anyways, I made these ones, and I went into, they'll say add this number and it makes 666. I went to the post office and I made my first one, and I made some dumb thing, and I was like, the sixth letter is the sixth number,
I
and I was
think I
like,
did see that.
666, the Illuminati, and I would go to my face.
I remember that. I did see that one. That's
But
funny.
people, it's crazy. Yes, Henry, you are correct. 2 gumballs in this economy is a lofty goal, especially when I have $100 gumballs in here. So yeah, it's I'm not preaching right now. I might have said something earlier, but I usually preach at the beginning, or I don't really preach. I kind of do. I just share my faith. Um, New life goal: get someone in the comment section to accuse me of making satanic eyebrows. Wow, eyebrows are more expressive than my hands. Well, I apologize if I haven't seen. If you see anything that I've missed, man, I try. I'm
Um,
horrible about keeping up with the chat, so that's what I'm trying to do tonight.
Grumpy
Is
Picker's been pretty funny in here. Elvis came by Bigfoot's crib the other night when I was getting my mentoring.
Wow.
What did he say
Wow.
before that? I seen something before that.
All right. Oh
I don't
wow. You
see
see,
it
I'm
now.
just with the Sugar Ray part. Oh, Bible Belt Pickers, what's up, man? Glad you're here, Caleb. We got Caleb's and Steve's in the house. We got a lot of Caleb's and Steve's. So
Oh, NJ stopped by. Hello, NJ.
I didn't see. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Hey, AJ. Thanks for coming in. Yes. The chat's going. The chat's going
Yeah,
hard.
it's going fast.
So if I see it, guys, I'm gonna get it. If I don't, I probably won't be able to catch up. Um,
Anthony C made it.
oh, he's here. There we
Yeah,
go. I
he's
was
here.
talking about you early, Anthony. It was bad, so don't rewind it. No, it wasn't bad. I was talking good. No, you're not too late. If we're still going, it's not too late. Yeah, the government has been talking about aliens. I don't know if you know, there was a meeting, and there was a long time ago too, about a zombie apocalypse. So
That's wild.
yeah, so who knows?
Did you see the zombie dude in Miami a while back eating the guy's face and they had to shoot him
Oh, you talking
on the
about
interstate naked?
yeah, because of the salt,
Bath
bath salt.
salts.
Goodness,
They
dude.
say it's bath salts, but was it really bath
Yeah, I
salts?
know. Illuminati. Or was it the X Files?
Right.
Yeah, I
I
don't
saw
know,
that video. That was pretty crazy.
dude.
That was
Look,
crazy.
have you seen? Have you seen? I know this is nothing about any of this, but and I'm not knocking anybody that lives in any of these places. I'm not knocking the city, but some stuff that's going on in like Portland and really bad up in what is it, Pittsburgh or Philly? I think
Philly, yeah.
Philly, dude.
It's
It
crazy.
is sad,
They look like zombies. They really do.
dude. And it's in all their, I know everybody's got different views. I'm definitely not for this way, but I mean, they're just like giving them heroin needles to shoot up, man.
I know.
And it's and so people or drug addicts are even coming into the cities, and it's just getting worse and worse. And And
It's a mess.
yeah,
It's a total
it's really
mess.
sad. It's sad, man. It's crazy how people can just get to that point. But you know, it can happen. You start tearing down your life, start allowing things.
Yep.
It's a snowball effect after that, man.
Yep. Definitely.
Henry said you're reading comments from 5 hours ago. We were knee deep in Elvis being alive. uh, uh, that's hilarious. Hopefully all good things. I think were they good? Did we talk good about anything?
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll
Definitely good.
too many chat. No, man, this is what I like. I love having the even if I can't keep up. Well, man, uh, what do you got? What do you got going on? Do you have any new things you're going to be doing with? I know that's a typical question, but is there anything that you're thinking doing with any of the social media or anything like? Are you taking new steps of ways of sourcing? Are you wanting to one day do full time? Like what do you got? What kind of plans do you got?
I would love to one day be full time, but I don't see it happening anytime soon.
Yeah,
It just, especially where I live, it's expensive down here.
yeah,
It's
oh yeah.
it's
You
way
said you live in a
expensive.
retirement community, kind of, right?
Sarasota County,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
so it's
Pretty expensive.
it's expensive.
Yeah,
But other than, I just love garage sales, so I mainly just
yeah.
focus on that. You know what I mean? Um,
I love garage. I can't lie. I love doing garage sales.
yeah,
That's
they're the
that's my
best.
main thing. Garage.
They're the
When it
best.
comes to like picking, I love garage sales.
Yeah.
So,
We started traveling. We went to the Flee Across Florida a little while back. That was fun. So maybe do some more stuff like that
yeah.
when it's not busy down here. Try to get better at editing and making better videos, but they'll be focused on garage sales. I won't shy away from that.
Well,
It's just,
let me. Do you think like what do you mean? Because I also understand there's different genres. So I mean, like what do you mean? Are you just talking about like little things to tweak, or are you meaning you're
I
wanting to?
mean, I think we need to be in front of the camera more in our videos so we can
Yeah,
connect to the,
I yeah, I think that's a good
I
idea.
w- I don't do we don't do I just it's hard when you have a full-time hearing aid business
Sure, sure,
and you're listing stuff in between patients and then
absolutely.
come home and
Doing it
edit a
at
video.
work.
Oh, I do it at work. All my stuff's at the office, yeah. Um,
Wow.
and then come home to edit a video, it's a lot. It really
Yeah.
is a
Oh, I
lot.
bet. I bet. Wow.
So, most of my video is just because I don't have the time, I just want to get it done and
Yeah.
get it out. But I need to work on us being in front of the camera more for sure.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's a lot of it's nervous thing too. It took me a while to even talk over a video.
Yep.
You
Look.
know,
I feel you. I feel you.
so I just got to do it and get it. Like I did getting into it. I just got to do it.
That's okay. So that let me. So my wife helped me out a lot with that because when I was younger, I was stupid. I did not care. I would go, like, you probably think I'm a horrible, maybe not you, but maybe other people think you're a dude. We do goofy stuff, but I did a lot of things that people would have probably think I was horrible for. I used to go walk around and pretend like, I would try to talk to people and I would be like walking around like I couldn't see. And I was just a dumb young punk, and then we would do the whole, running Johnny Knoxville stuff. We would throw each other into the bushes and run. I mean, I'm not gonna say some of the stuff. I didn't really act like a preacher. uh,
Right.
I did some things that were very inappropriate, but I didn't care. And I guess it's being a punk band. But now, family man. I got a preacher. I'm a pastor. Not just preacher. I'm a pastor. So, what I do also reflects on the church, and that's important. I want to be a good witness, but you can still be goofy, and it doesn't. You're not messing with people's happiness. In fact, it makes people happy. And
Right.
like my wife was like, just do it, just go, like, just go around and ask people random questions, especially at like a convention, because they know there's tons of YouTubers that come in. And so I started doing that, and now I'm doing more of like, because I can't do the GoPro personally. So I'll have my, if I'm going somewhere, because we're doing a lot more stuff in public. I have a video, I'll tell you, I'm doing a 1,000 subscriber video, and I'll just tell you a little bit about it. And I'm walking around with a big sign, and I'm going up to people and talking to people, and it says subscribe. I don't want to give it all away, but it's said subscribe. It's a subscribe to the Pickin preacher, eat more chicken, and I'm giving out chicken to people.
That's crazy.
So we're doing where I'm like, and I'll talk to someone. I'm like, hey man, do you want some chicken? And then it will, look at them and they're like, no. So I just, I do think like people seeing you, that is true. And if you get a chance to check out a guy named, I'll put him up in here, Colin Michael. If you guys get a chance, Colin Michael, as an old friend of mine, he's blown up on YouTube. And one of the things he told me was it's very important for people to see your face because they connect with you. He said something about the eyes, and they will. And I know not everybody likes that, but it is true. The people will connect. So I think that's a really good thing. And you're way bigger than me on YouTube, so you know a lot more than me. I would say I agree with you.
I don't know nothing.
Well, you've been at it and you're doing good. So
thank you.
What is this? Emerald Shine said, do y'all think Lilo from Lilo and Stitch as an Elvis is a live conspiracist?
I haven't heard that one.
I've never heard that one, Caleb. I don't know. Man, there's so many guys. I'm not going to be able to catch up with everything. Did you see anything in here that was kind of catching your eye?
No. I haven't been paying attention.
Yeah, it's a lot. I think people are just talking. I see Illuminati in here.
Garage sales are my hobby and my entertainment and my income supplement all in one. I love it. The Flipper Dude. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
If y'all go to a creepy garage sale and find an N64 cart with no label and Majora written on it, let me know. That was from Emerald Shine.
Oh, okay, that's a creepypasta conspiracy thing. Yeah, I've seen some stuff about that. There's all kinds of weird stuff. They have one for Mario 64 too, and it's bizarre, man.
Anthony said, "Hey GCP, I'm finally getting around to testing those hearing aids. Not looking good, but they still sell for parts. Yeah, they'll still sell for parts."
Oh, I remember him talking about that.
He didn't share the quote.
Okay, I have a quote. Oh yeah. Do you follow Stevie? What is it, Stevie Films? Stevie Sells. Dude, he is great when it comes to marketing. Anthony actually, I think, talked to me about him. My wife and Anthony. So he says, "Been thinking a lot about this quote by Picasso. It took me this is really good. So definitely take this one, guys. Everybody listen to this. It took me 4 years to paint like Raphael, but a lifetime to paint like a child. True creativity comes from making without thinking about how people will judge it." And that is so good.
That is. That's very, very good.
Because I do think, especially in YouTube, because there's so much stuff being pushed, to say, don't put an intro in. Put an intro in. They have to see your face.
Dude, that's crazy because I just freaking, on my last video yesterday, I didn't do an intro or anything.
Yeah.
No intro. I didn't say anything. Us walking up to a garage sale and it all just started. Yeah. And then I did put me on camera at the end, which I haven't done before, but that's crazy. I battle with it all. That's all. I'm going crazy with it. Thinking, what can I do? What can I do? What can I do? It drives myself. And then I just procrastinate.
Dude, I'm right there with you.
My God. I actually filmed myself as doing an intro, put it in the editing thing, watched it. I'm like, nope, that's coming out.
Dude, I can't. Every time I do, like, my wife will give me ideas, and I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna look so stupid. She goes, who cares? People love stupid. Just go be stupid. So I'm like, okay. And a lot of times, like, I'm like, man, there's no way I'm doing this. And then I go, I would probably laugh if I saw somebody do this. I'm gonna like I did a I did it was so dumb. I did a Little Mermaid. Did you? I don't know if you saw that. I did you know the song um Look at My Stuff, Isn't It Neat? You know the Little Mermaid song. Or
Right.
I did one about my collection, and I talked about and I was like, man, people are gonna think I'm an idiot, but it popped and people loved it.
Yep.
And
Yep.
like a lot of course, it was about Mort's Garage. So like a lot of those video game guys were there, and you know, like Gabbo the Giver was in. I can't remember who else, but it was just just do what you want to do. Don't care about what people think, man, and
Yeah.
you'll find out people actually probably like it more.
Right.
So
Definitely.
that's cool. Well, woo, boy, okay, we're having a good time. It's already almost 10, man, or 11 your time, I guess, right?
Yep.
You know, we'll be ending in just about about 10 minutes. So, can somebody share go ahead, moderators in the chat, if you will put Ryan's YouTube. I do think that Rachel put it up earlier.
Yeah, she did.
Coco, yeah. So, if somebody can put it in there again. Okay, Rachel did put. Okay, she put it in twice. So never mind. Here it is right here. So yeah, and thumbs up on the video, yeah, guys, absolutely. Yeah, for I know I have some folks that aren't resellers that follow me that aren't connected with the resellers. So if you guys get a chance, go subscribe to Gulf Coast Pickers. So that would be
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's a lot of folks. You know, if you have your YouTube and you want to put up the link in the chat, go ahead. I think every YouTuber loves to connect with other YouTubers, even if they're not doing, you know, like Emerald Shine's real. I don't understand. It's not my thing, you know. But Caleb's a super cool dude. He's into My Little Pony, and so people like you know, I don't know the culture, but there's like a bunch of dudes that like it, and there's like military dudes that are really into it. So he does stuff like that. I mean, we got resellers. We got collectors. We have some people that just make funny, goofy, like what is it called, Minecraft videos. And I know there's one guy that comes in every once in a while that just does music. He sings covers. So yeah, man, share stuff. Oh,
Rachel Strickland, she does demonic stuff on her channel. So if you're into that,
that's right. So satanic stuff. She is the Illuminati coming in to expose us.
She has all this pink stuff to make you think, and then
That's right.
hit you with the darkness.
That's right. So be careful. It's strict land, but it actually stands. You take out.
There's her symbols. She put her symbols in the chat.
Look at it. There it is. Sub for evil hand signs. Well, I'm going to ask a random question. Do you watch YouTube? Other than just for like learning things and kind of connecting with people, do you like watching YouTube?
Yeah, I watch some. I can't watch. It's tough to watch. You know, sure. I can't watch everybody. You know, it's just not possible.
Well, especially in like and I'm just wondering, like, if you just could pick a YouTuber. I'm not talking about reselling. I'm just talking about like, is there something you just because I thought it was fun. Kristen Rural Squirrel had done something with this in one video I watched, and she was talking about. I think it was her. Was talking about. Well, I actually like watching mowing videos.
I've watched them, and those freaking. I've thought about changing my channel to a mowing. Have you seen the views that they get?
Oh, I know, and I used to have one. I used to have a channel. So
you had a mowing channel?
Well, because I did landscaping, so I had my landscaping up. I'll put that in here.
I've watched those videos. It's like you start watching it and you can't stop. It's insane.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about them videos. It's insane. But I watch that chapter. It's murder, like talks about murders, goes over like murder cases.
You said that you watched too?
That chapter.
That sounds familiar. Is it like
Irish
solved murder cases and stuff?
It's like murder cases, yeah. He's like an Irish dude, I think, or.
Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, actually, I wonder because you know if one of your friends watches somebody, I wonder that's why because it showed up on my recommendation.
Yeah,
and I saw one about a It was a girl. Oh, what was it? Uh, I think it was like I can't remember, but yeah, there's one that just showed up. I just watched like a few days ago. That stuff's wild.
It is. I watch what's what is it? I can't think of it now. I watched Lazy Masquerade. That's like
I
murder
haven't seen-
mysteries.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, it's a little different. And then there's a guy that does like freaky TikToks. I watch him. And what is the other one that's creepy videos?
Have you seen the guy?
Slap Tam.
Have you seen the guy that goes? What does he say? And in this video, he kind of talks like that. This happened. We don't know where they came from. He has this really like weird. Have you heard
That
that
might
guy?
be Lazy Masquerade.
Oh, okay, maybe it is.
He's
That's-
got like a weird
yeah,
opera kind of almost. I don't know how to say it. It's
yeah.
a
He
weird.
like kind of talks like this. Uh,
That's
here
Lazy
in
Masquerade.
Ohio, this unsolved mystery.
Yeah, that's Lazy Masquerade.
Okay, wow, yeah. I watch. So I like watching urban like spelunking. Have you ever watched that?
Mm-mm. What's
Dude, it's
spelunking?
crazy. So this one guy goes into rough places in the middle of the night by himself, and he went into a underground, like it was like a destroyed like building, and it goes underground, and I mean, there's like crazy drug addicts in there. Dude's crazy, and he walked up on one guy, and there's this guy just sitting there, and he's like, "Bro," and the guy just sits there. I'm talking about, yeah. If you like some of that type of stuff,
Oh,
but he like offers the guy food, and the guy's like just kind of acting weird, and the guy was probably scared himself. It was this random guy walking up to me in the middle of the night
right.
where I'm trying
I'll
to
check that out for sure. Urban Splunking.
urban spelunking, and there's also some Christian guys that like go into abandoned houses. I forget this one guy's name, but he always like shares scripture and stuff, and he goes into these abandoned houses. And I look at it, I go, dude, I need to go find abandoned houses because he's like, man, look at these Louis Vuitton shoes that are just left here, and I'm like, what? So,
Oh, my wife watches that guy.
yeah, is he
Oh,
kind of got a goatee or a beard or something?
yeah. What is his name?
Yeah, I love that
I don't know
stuff.
if she's still awake. She might have went to sleep.
So
Yeah, it's like abandoned houses out in the woods, and
yeah,
it,
and it's
he
huge
was in
house.
one that had so much freaking stuff I would have sold. It was
I
insane.
know that's what I was saying. I was like, I need to go find this place.
Right.
Yeah, because I mean, crazy stuff. So I'm gonna put my picture perfect places up here. I haven't done videos on it in forever, but I have most of it's more of like me like demonstrating landscaping jobs. But there's a lot of them though that do real good. I don't ever check this one out, but I didn't have many. Um, but yeah, so I like that kind of stuff, and then I like don't laugh at me, but I actually really like. There's a guy. He's a young guy, and I used to not like him at all, but he does a lot of sneakers. His name is Connor TV. He's kind of loud and can be obnoxious, but he actually gave me a shout out once,
Oh
and
wow.
it was super cool. Hey, what's up, 89 Sigma? How's it going, man? I don't know if you
That's it.
checked out the premiere, but I'm giving my budget analysis. So for the Sega Saturn stuff, he's another Saturn collector. So,
Nice.
but yeah, we'll do a game, man. We're gonna do a game, guys. This is gonna be the end of the night. Thanks everybody for coming on. Thanks Ryan for joining in.
Oh, thanks for having me, bro.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I don't have really any guests until like 2 or 3 weeks from now. I got to look at the date. But Reseller Madness is going to come on soon, and but that's all I have in the works right now. But I do plan on trying to get some more people, and I'm even trying to get some people that aren't really just resellers, because I also like to connect with YouTubers. I was thinking about getting one of my friends that does. I'm not really into like comic book stuff, but he's an old friend of mine that does comic book cinema, and so he like reviews comic book movies. And I was thinking about bringing him in and having him in. Mountain State Pickers. Jen, how's everybody doing? Jen, I don't know if you heard. Jen wins every giveaway I do. I'm pulling back on the amount, and I'm just going to do the game every night. And so, it's still the same possibilities of what you can win. I still have to send people. This is what I'm talking about. There's so many things I'm doing. I still have like 3 people I got to send some stickers and stuff to. And so it's going to happen. I promise. I have it all on my notes. But we'll go ahead and do this. We will. I'm just going to do. I'm not going to pull up anything. We're just going to do a word game. And have you been on? You've been on when I do the games, right? Have you? I know you've been on the live some, but I don't know if you've been there during the game.
I don't think I have.
Okay, so what it is, I do different games, and tonight what it's going to be is I'm going to pick a word, and I'm going to give like a scenario. Like I've done thriller movie with the word peanut in it, something random. So I'll come up with something, and everybody in the chat can type out. They can type out as many as they want. They don't have to just give one, and you can scroll through and see which one you like best, and whoever wins gets a gumball. And I have like I think 8 more white gumballs in here. The white gumballs go for $100, so you win 100. But some of them are like a YouTube shout out, so I'll make a specific YouTube short based on you, and linking to the YouTube and all that. And then one's a $10 giveaway, and one's a reseller mystery box and all that kind of stuff. So with that being said, we're going to do the game. So if everybody's ready, type 1 in the chat if you're ready. That will just let me know you're ready and that you're engaged. And this will be the end of the night. So for you guys that gotta go, don't go yet. Go ahead and do the game. I know Jen was ready. Jen's gonna be the first one. So, Jen it was your birthday too. It was my birthday 2 days ago.
Happy birthday, Jen.
Yeah, so we got birthdays. All right, so what it is going to be, I'm trying to think of something that would be like a reseller. Okay, all right, so I've done this too many. Okay, a mystery novel with the word returns. And when I'm talking about returns, I'm talking about returns for resellers. So it's based on that. So come up with a mystery novel with the word returns. Should I make it eBay returns? Ryan, you think I should make it eBay returns?
I don't know what's going on.
So
returns is fine. eBay returns.
They're going to come up with a mystery novel, and whichever one you
they're
think,
coming up with the title of it?
They're coming up with the title.
Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah. And or they come up with like a concept of it, that's fine too, but the preferably title. All right, so here people are already going in. I'm going to go ahead and do a minute and a half on this thing since we've already started. Usually do 2 minutes, but we're going to do a minute and a half. But just keep them rolling in, and you can be scrolling through them if you want to read them. You can do that, or you can read them to yourself. It's all right, guys.
Yoko and Chewy has the Return of Death Pile Part 2.
Nice.
Jen, the package, will it be returned or not?
Nice.
Emerald Shine, the date of no returns.
Oh.
Jen has another. Is this why Jen wins all the time? Because she puts
probably. But she's also in on everything. So she's really in on the. Because I used to do other stuff where I would put up like a word, and she would know the word of the day, so she would win a gumball. She's always on top of that.
I gotcha.
Goods always returns.
Where was I at? The Passage of No Return, Night of the Living returns. The untold story of how an item has been returned. Goods always return. The never-ending returns. The Impossible Quest yard sale returns. Return of the Orient Express. Return requested, the dreaded notification. I've never won a word game. I suck at thinking. Laugh out.
I think you have one.
The return games play on. Where'd that go?
I got it. I got it highlighted. If you want to look at it.
Play on the Murder Games, great book.
And you don't have to read them all. I was just saying if you wanted to. So yeah, so we got 15 seconds left, guys.
Oh, get them in.
Yeah, if you just want to like skim through them, and I mean, you don't have to say them out loud. I'm gonna click them so people can see them if they aren't able to see the chat.
I got you.
Hey, buddy. You need a change. Okay. All right, guys. So they're going to be like 15 seconds behind us. So there's still going to be some coming in for like another 10 or 15 seconds. But time is up. So in 15 seconds, I will return of the Illuminati. Mama with a camera, you don't have to honor her in this. She says, "Don't pick me. I just won. I'm playing for fun." Yeah, that. So, yeah, I was supposed to send you. I'm sorry, I was supposed to send you what you want. I got to go back and I'll find it and I'll send you something. I apologize. I forgot to send it to you because I was on a different computer last time, and so I didn't get to tell people what they want. So, I think everything's in. And I got to pull up my notes here too. Yeah, I think everything's in. So we're gonna give him a second to pick who you think wins. And don't worry if you're like, well, did they win last? It doesn't matter, man. The only person that's not allowed to win anything right now is my friend Chris because he won $100. So he has to wait a month before he can win anything.
I'm gonna go with one of the first ones. Coco and Chewy, The Return of the Death Pile.
Nice. Coco and Chewy, you won. So Return of the Death Pile. There we go. I'm going to put this down here really quick. All right. So we're going to do, oh, I need a coin. I can get one out of here. I forgot to grab a coin. So what we do, let me pull the coin out really quick. And, all right, here we go, guys. I smashed this the first night I used it. I dropped it and broke it, so I had to tape it. All right, guys, so here we go. This is for Coco and Chewy. Let's see what you won. Okay, so you won a yellow gumball, which is a merch giveaway, which, as you know, all I have is pins and stickers. Do you already have pins and stickers from me? We haven't bought our shirts yet. We're gonna do shirts, but it's gonna cost something. It's gonna take some
I know, I want to get shirts and hats done.
Yeah. It just costs, man. It costs.
Some are slow for hearing aids and slow for reselling. So
really? Okay, so it's both.
All the snowbirds are up north, so
Well, you won merch. So if you don't have any stickers or pins, then I'll send them to you. If not, I'll send something else to you. So just let me know. Send me a message on Instagram because that's all I have right now. I made that one of the things thinking we were going to get the shirts, and then we realized how expensive they were going to be. so we didn't get that. So I can. Did you win the merch last week? Oh yeah, that was the one where I had. Yeah, I had to go back and look at it. That's fine, man. Let me put that down there because I haven't sent any of the people that won merch, and I'm gonna be honest, because I just have been out of my mind, and I've just been looking at the sales. So it is coming, guys. Anybody who's received anything from me knows it comes. It just may take some time. So let's see. Yeah, I'll do that, man. It may be a minute. If you want to do that. Well, I appreciate it, guys. Have you tried bread with butter and sugar? Have you tried bread with butter and sugar? I've had cinnamon toast. I bet it was cinnamon.
Yeah, cinnamon toast. Yeah, my mom used to do that when I was young. Cinnamon toast and butter on bread.
Well, cool. Well, as we go, man, tell them anybody that doesn't have you. I know we've already put your YouTube up, but do you want to share with them how they can find you outside of YouTube? Do you have certain days you put up videos, or do you just put them?
I was doing 2 days a week. It got too much, too much. So I switched to Sunday, but with football coming out, I don't know what I'm gonna do because I'm a huge football guy. I watch football on the weekends, so I'll
Yeah.
just probably switch it back to Wednesday. That was another day that I was doing. I was doing Tuesdays and Sundays, and it's just too. It was too much right now.
Good
So
night, Maggie. Thanks for coming in.
probably be on Tuesdays or Wednesdays. You can catch me on IG, Instagram. If you like people watching people go find cool stuff at garage sales, check out the YouTube channel. Love love to have you be part of the Pickin crew.
Yeah. And if you want to know how to find really expensive items to resell, follow
We
his
find some good stuff. We find some good stuff.
So, well, I appreciate. Like I said, it's hard to keep up with the chat. We're trying our best, but everybody that I see a bunch of thanks for the live, thanks for the great show. I really appreciate it. I'll give thanks to Ryan as well because he brought the is that in my hip saying he brought the heat? Is that I don't know.
Nice to meet you, Maggie.
So. Yeah, well, cool. Yeah, everybody, thanks for coming in. Thanks for always being super cool. And if anybody wants, I'm going to see it really quick. If anybody wants to do a raid, I'm going to start trying to do random raids. You don't have to, but if you want to, just want to come in and say Pickin Preacher raid, I'm going to make sure he's still on. And just say that and say Pickin Preacher raid, hashtag Pickin Preacher. Oh, he's not live. I was going to go do Bird Dog Gaming. Oh, well, he's not live right now, so that's too bad. He's usually live around this time. Oh, well, we're not doing a raid. So, does anybody know anybody live right now? I don't know. I'm not going to.
Horizon Picks is.
Okay, Horizon Picks. All right, guys, let's see. Horizon Picks.
He's doing a comic bin sell. Claim sell.
There we go. Okay. All right. You want everybody down for that? If you want to, Horizon Picks. I'm putting the thing up here. I don't know anything about him.
He's a cool guy.
He does. I see he does comics and stuff.
Yeah, he's a cool guy. I had him on my live when I was doing live.
Oh, okay. Cool. Well, if you want to do, there's the link to it. Oh, hold on. That's not the link. Don't go there. I'm pulling up the link now. Hold up. Sorry. Here's the link. Here's the link right here. Boom. So you guys want to go in, put hashtag the Pickin Preacher raid. And that would be super cool for everybody. As soon as we sign off, go there and do that. That I would appreciate it greatly. So God bless you guys. Thanks for coming in. Ryan.
Thank you all. Thank you for having me. It was awesome.
When we sign off, you know how it goes. You'll be here behind sunset. All right. Well, Game Junction. Hey, go do it. Go do a raid for me. Thanks for coming in. Go do a raid for me. It's go in there and say the Pickin Preacher raid. Hashtag the Pickin Preacher raid. And we're going to go do that. So, all right. See you guys later. Have a good night.
Later, y'all.
Oh, it's subscribers only mode. They won't let you do it unless you're a subscriber. So go subscribe.
Yeah, because he's having a